Halløj folkens. I dag har jeg tænkt mig at prøve Nu I'm Not a Human. Prøv at se om jeg kan lave sådan en hel playthrough af det hele i en video. Ellers bliver måske nødt til at splitte med et tidspunkt. Jeg ved det ikke lige nu. Jeg har skruet rigtig højt op for min mikrofon, fordi jeg synes altid den er alt for lav i alle videoer. Det kan godt være at de stopper recording og ser hvordan det går. Jeg virker til alting, det er fint der med mikrofonen. Og jeg ved, jeg er meget sent på på det spillet. Men jeg har ikke set noget om det, så jeg ved ikke. Jeg er ikke blevet spoilet eller noget af det. Okay. Creepy. Okay. Det er meget grønt. Okay. Det går sgu godt. Jeg ved ikke, om jeg skulle læse det her. Det skal jeg nok. Jeg læser det på engelsk. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It also said there's people coming up from underground. They call them visitors, for whatever reason. Creepy stuff. I sure hope it's not true. Because it's some skinwalkers. Okay. Det var ligesom den der person, der gik ud foran vinduet der i introen. Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. I'm not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came out to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Yeah, but den har din kone børn der. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. Jeg tror, din familie er død. Hvis der er en eller anden dude, der er kommet for at sådan være der, mens du er her. Jeg tror, de er overtaget. De er alle sammen døde. See you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Når du bliver. Jamen, så er de helt sikkert døde, når det kommer tilbage. Okay. A few drunkards lay sprawled in the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Okay, sure. Lev jeres liv. The skinny dog is staying on the footpath that runs through the field. He's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Meget tynd hund. My neighbor's house stands along the hayfield. There's no light in the window. It looks like his family is asleep. Det var min nabo, der kom på besøg. Men jeg tænker, jeg skal sove nu. Så står jeg basically kan ned til i morgen. kæmpe øjne. Breaking news. It's 6:28 a.m. today. There was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. The burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask the viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Fik vi ikke at vide. Nope, I don't look that way, not anymore. Okay. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully across the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Fuck for det. I ain't sleeping by the nightstand, too many bad memories. Jesus Christ. Kombucha? No, I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. I'd better take a peek at night. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. But let strangers into my house. I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But you mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no. Tell them someone's in the house with you. I don't need to have other people with me. The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You have to take a real close look at its strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your window. TV is great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Okay. Så vi skal lade folk komme ind, fordi det er farligt at være alene. Og sådan man kan få noget information ud af det. Og vi skal teste folk, men vi kan kun teste limited amount af folk. Og nyhederne kan måske lyve for os. Så vi skal bare stole på os selv. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive, and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Alright, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number and just set up the line over there. Jeg husker ikke det der nummer. Kan jeg skrive det ned eller noget sted? 2 6 9 2. Okay. Nu har det i hvert fald skrevet. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Obersani. Det er nok polsk. World's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. The beer sure made me sleepy. I should get some rest, so I don't disturb. Okay. Oh, det er væk nu. There's deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. They're afraid of something. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something they pay you no mind. It was a dirty morning. And at the distance, just by the house of a neighbor who's currently visiting you, light blazes through the window, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Jeg tror altså, de er alle sammen med visitors derhen. De er alle sammen døde. Hi, is my daddy here? You can get him for me. I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's a lot of strange people out here tonight. Jeg kender ikke hans fars navn. Not about it. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. Det kunne godt være ham. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blech. It was so gross. How would anyone drink that, even when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I did that. Are you afraid of visitors? I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen one before. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. He's gonna make it twist. Daddy told me to be careful, so I was super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me. I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I wanna go home. It's scary out here. I'm gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you have to move around stuff like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Det er virkelig trist. Bye. Det er virkelig trist den måde, tænker også i sådan krigsforhold, hvor man bliver nødt til ligesom at lave det lidt mere lighthearted til børn, som ikke rigtig forstår, hvad der sker. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? Altså, du er sådan ikke 3 meter høj. Men jeg ved ikke, hvordan de her visitors virker. Det er bare sådan noget, man kan se ud for det her. Jeg spørger mig. Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. Jeg tror, min idé er lidt, at hvis man var en visitor, så vil man vel være sådan mega, eller jeg er bare en mega sød person. Jamen han har været sådan, ja, folk havde mig, og de kom til at dræbe mig, probably, fordi jeg er sådan lidt af et røvhul. Det vil man jo ikke sige, hvis man prøver at sådan overbevise nogen, der vil lukke en ind. Så jeg tror, han er good. Jeg tror bare, han ser nasty ud. Dukkede så lige for at smile til mig, saying your trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Okay, ham tjekker vi lige i morgen. Han er en good guy, eller ej. Du skal virkelig få tjekket dit posture. Hello, sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? How did you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under your feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. Jeg ved ikke, om visitors virker på den måde, at sådan, de kan infekte hinanden. Fordi jeg tror, hvis det er det, der var sket med den her familie, nabofamilie, hvor der var en dude, der passede kone og barnet, kunne det godt være, at kone og barn var blevet sådan overtaget af visitors, og nu er min nabo også en visitor. Og hvis hende her hun blev chased ud af sit hus af visitors, kunne hun måske være infected? Jeg ved ikke, hvordan det virker. Eller er de visitors sådan altid en bestemt ting? What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Will it help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like I couldn't even guess. Isn't all of this scary? It terrifies me. Okay. Jeg ved ikke om hvis det bare lukker dem ind, og de bare dræber mig med det samme. Jeg tror... Jeg kunne få noget information ud af dig i hvert fald, hvis du havde mødt en visitor. Du måske give mig noget info. Thank you, haha, thanks so much, seriously. I get to live a little longer. Thank God. Okay, det mister lige al min trust. Okay, jeg var snart der. Det var sådan et... Det var troende nok. Jeg må til at dø nu. Turn around, buddy. Nu kommer jeg igen her. Hey, what's up? What a night, huh? You feel it? Pure magic. Voiceover synen her. Her kommer jeg til at se, at jeg bliver mega skræmt, fordi jeg kommer til at tage musen hen over knappen, som laver den der static lyd. Men i mine høretelefoner, så lyder det præcis som om, at nogen lige sådan åbnede min dør. Så jeg jumper, og jeg sidder sådan ser, altså prøver at lytte efter dem, sådan min familie, og sådan prøver at snakke til mig gennem døren. Men så bliver jeg sådan paranoid om det var bare i mit hoved, eller om det var spillet, og så jeg får lidt et nervous breakdown her. Jeg ved ikke om det var i spillet eller i virkeligheden. Cheerful, although I was neck deep in debt. Everything was going downhill, you know, but now I don't know a damn thing. With all this chaos going on, no one gives a crap about banks or loans anymore. Feels amazing. So what are you doing out here? Damn, that's a good question. To be honest, I'd rather not talk about this out in the open. No offense. Not much of a talker, I see. Can I say you're clearly not happy for me? Whatever, not your loan to pay, is it? You got a nice place here after all. If I had a house like that, I'd be living the dream, that's for sure. So you're gonna let me in or what? Han virker bare sådan lidt irriterende. Sådan. Og han har bare mave og så en jakke ud over. Altså, hvem gør det? Men jeg var bare, han virkede som typen, som efter det han lige sagde, at han sådan kommer til at bryde ind i huset for at dræbe mig. Så nu har han sagt, at det med banks ikke virker. Tænker heller ikke, at politiet ikke virker, og det tror jeg, han ved. Men hvis jeg lukker ham ind, så er han jo allerede inde i huset, og så kan man bare tage at dræbe mig. Så jeg tror, du burde gå. No chance at all. Fuck. I think of something, still got time till sunrise. Ja. Jeg kunne ikke lide ham. Good afternoon, Houston News. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime level also reaches a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio has received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Okay. Our earlier reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Okay. Alle der børster tænder skal ud. Man kan ikke engang se det på skærmen. Jeg læser højt. Up next, more weather updates, but first a message from our sponsors. Alright, let me see what else I can put in. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store, but with 4 Best you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call. Jo, jeg guess jeg skriver det lige ned, men deres naboens nummer kom på væggen derude. Det her det virker som sådan lidt mere en missable ting. Så jeg ved det ikke. 108 290. Okay. And your grocery for the door within a day. For best delicious relaxation, right at home. Hurry, man. Yes. Was there something you wanted? Okay, vis mig din tænder. Okay, take a look. Take in the odor of sadness and smoke. Okay, det er lidt gulligt. Det er fint. What is her out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophe. I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's mind. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumpled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves." Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer. Foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Okay, Loki. Han er ret based. Jeg kan godt lide ham der. Jeg håber ikke, han er en besitter i slutningen, men jeg har lige testet hans tænder. Han var godt. Ja, hende der. Skæve. I hope all this ends soon. How did you lose your house? Remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed and cry my ass out. But when I got there I saw a bunch of dudes. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know. So I went up into her room to find out what she was up to, but as I got closer I started hearing a strange noise. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek quiet-like and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down on the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Det er trist. Jeg håber, jeg bliver stadig nødt til at teste. Just have my teeth fixed, thought if I'm honest, can't really remember being the dentist was ever even there. God, I'm so nervous, I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Så det er jo hvide tænder. Lyver du for mig? Jeg tror, jeg bliver nødt til at skyde dig. Altså... Gør jeg ikke? Du har perfectly white teeth. Du sagde lige, du havde fået dine teeth fixed. Og det er jo det, som sådan... Det kunne jo godt være. Og jeg vil godt få mere at vide om, hvad du ved om. Du sagde, der kom en strange sound. Fortæl mig mere om det. Jeg håber ikke, du er en. Jeg håber, du lige kan... Jeg håber, jeg kan få mere information ud af dig først. Vent, kommer det der... Ja, okay. Så vender vi til det bliver nat. You see the neighbor and his daughters through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. Udenfor om natten? I don't think so. It's only for a moment. Jeg tænker, han ved bedre end det. The bodies of the teenagers lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Jeg sagde det jo. Jeg sagde det. Oh my god. Jeg fik straight up a shock. A man is pale as death itself is standing at the footpath. There are strange folds in the skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size of his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. Suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitors pass by your house. Okay, men hvis det er sådan, der er et visitor, så kan jeg altså godt se. Yo, you've been seeing all this shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really, I'm just curious, you know. But hey, I've got a dope ass way for you to rake in some easy cash. Wanna hear it? Since everyone else busy being pussies about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps is shitting their pants, but they should be honing their grind set. Okay, come with it. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? Ham er sådan mega alpha male tegn. Og så ser han sådan der ud. Jeg tror, han er lidt for goofy til, at han er en visitor. Sure, recommend. Fuck yeah, my dude, that's what I'm talking about. Finding someone with half a brain. Okay. Hello there, human. Hvis du er et human, og du prøver at overbevise nogen om, at du er et menneske, måske ikke starte din sætning med hello there, human, fordi... Okay, how lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment. Oh my god, a Christian dude. Earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path of the pure new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. You're scaring me, man. You're scared? Have you gone shadow mad? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us from our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted the world, and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning, and it is a blessing all sin will end. We shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its gaze. So we have to die? Quite the contrary. Our sins will be purged, the sun itself may even cease to be, but we shall live. Ja, held og lykke med det, hvis solen den forsvinder. There will be no more death, no theft, no greedy fucks who refuse to sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine it? Can you see now why all of this is happening? Jeg tror, du er lidt for out there. Jeg tror, du burde gå. A complete imbecile. You're shooting away a righteous and just man. Behold, kombucha. Let me in, and I shall bestow upon you this generous reward straight from the Holy Sun itself. Nej. Were you just feigning your ignorance about the sun? Well then, fuck you, I'll go save someone else. See your shit, have a good fucking bye. Jeg tror, jeg har nok folk inde i mit hus allerede til at sådan beskytte mig. Fancy letting me in, man. Why are you walking around in your underwear? Ain't it obvious Hunter and the devil's asshole out here? No clue why the rest ain't figured that out. Walking around like it's no one or something. Bunch of clowns. Me, I've been around. First thing I did walking out that gate is peel all the junk off. Now I'm breathing easy. What the hell are you doing at my place? Ain't got nowhere to go, mate. No cash, old lady hitched up with some other clown, and I ain't got a roof to crawl under. And a peepless spot, clean, quiet, off the map. Out in the sticks with no punks snooping around, solid place. Anyway, enough jawing. You're gonna let me crash here, mate? Han ligner sådan lidt ham fra Fear and Loathing i Las Vegas. Yeah, sure. Det virker sjovt. Smart choice, mate. Hans tænder, der var en smil lige der, det virkede også ikke rent, så. Okay, good afternoon, here's the news. Anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. As such, the government has funded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Okay. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under their fingernails. Specialists say the sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now, stay calm, don't leave the house during the day. Next up, our crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first some ads. Det var ham der, som var ude for mit fucking vindue. Turmoil, terror and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. Der er en dude for min vindue. So do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. Just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, you might be a visitor. Call our hotline. Help us help you support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Jeg tror ikke, jeg er en visitor, men jeg tror, at ham derude foran mit vindue var en. Alright, let's put us there so you want it. Are things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when I hear a voice on the TV or overhead conversations, a light flickers on inside my mind. And I stop myself. It's too much work for no gratification. Well, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now, one day, I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. Hvad var det, vi fik igen? Vi fik ham der... Nej, vi fik det, tror jeg. His, what did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? Sure. It's how I made my living, bro. Placing legit bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real, for real. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till the dough comes rolling into daddy. No money, no problem. Just borrow it from some other fucknut. So how much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 fucking mil in debts. Sure, the debts got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look danger straight in the eyes, bro. Okay. Jeg tror heller ikke en visitor vil snakke sådan. Vil en visitor vide, hvad sportsbetting er, hvis de har boet under jorden hele deres liv? All square, monkey. If you did time, boy, you're to tears. And just cause I ain't inked up don't mean I ain't done time. Don't judge a book by its cover, simple. Sure, I've been in my fair share of trouble, but I never killed a man. Don't take this the wrong way, mate, but I gotta ask, how are you calling the shots here? What about it? This is mit hus. I got a feeling you're letting just about anyone in here. Bums, creeps, that's bad business. I've been around. I know how it goes. Jeg har ladet 2 gå. It's trouble, mate. Så jeg lader som gise in. Okay, jeg skal lige have en British accent på mig. And he goes and keels over on your couch. And what? They'll pin it on you. His death on your hands. Get it? Or say it's a woman. Some guy knocks her up. Then what? You gotta take care of the rock rats. You want that mess, eh? Bottom line, mate. Real men only. Me, you, we can pull our weight. Okay. De er begge to lidt nogle weirdos. You're saying I should just turn away elderly women and kids. Yeah. You're a sharp one, mate. No need for him. You got some fucking nerve. Think you're funny, do you? Loud and clear, mate. I'll stay out of it. Don't gotta say it twice. Only thing bothering me. Why the hell everyone's still wearing clothes in this heat? Ja, men igen. Jeg tror ikke, han vil jo ikke klage om, vi får flere folk ind, hvis han var en visitor. Han vil jo prøve at dræbe dem, hvis vi fik flere. Så jeg tror ikke, han er visitor. Jeg er stadig ikke sikker på den her. What happens next back at your house? After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there, and then they started to touch me. First my arm, then my shoulder. In the background I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like I was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in the sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there frozen, useless like a deer in headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran. I ran and never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. What happened next? I was lying on the ground and then I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened that day. Hang on. You don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole childhood, my mom and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. Oh. Okay. Du sagde også, at du havde glemt, om du havde været til tandlæge eller ej. Så hvad nu hvis nu det er det her med, at visitors kan overtage kroppe, eller imitate mennesker, det dræber. Hvis de så kan implant falske memories. Men vil en visitor wonder, om de selv er en visitor? I don't know, før de tjekker din negl. Why would you say that? Huh? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I need to lie down, my stomach is churning again. Vis mig din negl. Jeg ved ikke, om det er jord. Ja. Jeg tror desværre, du er en visitor. How the hell could I get under my fingernails? I could have been walking around filthy for this long, could I? How odd. Men det er også bare strange, hvis en visitor overbeviser mig om, at de ikke ved, at de er en visitor. Men jeg tror, at nu de failed Tror-testene. Bliver nødt til at shoot. For ellers så tror jeg, at du kommer til at dræbe nogen. I'm sorry. I'm scared of dying. We can cover my eyes. Do you have some kind of bandage? Det skræmte mig. Identify a visitor and take action. Så det var en visitor. Okay, det var da godt så. Vi fik det rigtigt. Men så nu ved jeg, at visitor er så meget mere kloge, end jeg lige havde troet. Do I need to check myself? Jeg tror... Oh my god. Så ja, jeg tænker, de implanter false memories eller sådan noget. Så lige nu så tror jeg, at jeg er et menneske. Men maybe er jeg et menneske lige nu, tror jeg. Men i fremtiden tænker jeg ikke, jeg vil lige teste ham der. Ham er dyren. Vis mig de tænder. Ja, vis mig de tænder. Altså, var det perfect teeth eller perfect white teeth? Fordi han har ret hvide tænder. OG, right? Ja, okay. For han har hvide tænder. Han er bare ikke... Hvad hedder det? Han er bare ikke straight tænder. Nu må vi se, hvad vi møder hinanden. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Jeg må godt bo lige nærheden af mig. Det er fint. Der er jo ligesom en dude lige den vej. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been here all day. Two female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Jeg tænker, de brænder kroppene, fordi de er bange for, at de sådan kommer tilbage. Okay. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down the creepy visitor. Okay, held og lykke. Jeg ved ikke, om man kan skyde. Ja, okay. Jeg skyder en visitor. Du kommer igen. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I've got a gun. Delicious. The spirit gives courage to the coward. Yes. So, you alone? No, not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Okay. So jeg skal have nogle folk med. Hello, I guess, if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Yeah, it's mine. So can I come in then? Or are you just gonna leave me out here? I couldn't find a basement or any other decent hiding spot, so here I am. Where are your parents? Well, if I know home, probably. Where else would they be? Maybe they're visitors now. What kind of suit them? My mom loves sunbathing too, so yeah, that's another fun possibility. Whatever, I'm here, aren't I? And I could use a roof over my head. Are they gonna leave a kid out here under the burning sun with visitors around? Jeg tror du... I guess... Men du virker også bare til, at du kunne være en visitor. Jeg kommer ind, jeg tjekker dig. Never mind, you already got that naked guy in the spot that ties the house together. I'm gonna stay then we're doing things my way. Hey, that rhymes, neat. Okay, så det er enten hende her, eller ham den nøgne dude. Altså ham. For fængslet, som ikke kan lide gamle folk og sådan noget. Jeg tror, altså, han har nogle opinions, der er lidt, han virker som om han godt vil have bestemme. Og det er mit hus, han skal ikke bestemme i mit hus. Jeg skal nok kigge ham out. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. a strange thing, I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Open at the end. It was so long ago, perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you and I and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. I felt like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dreams of another, or are we the ones who dreams? It's an interesting line. Do you really believe it? Not entirely. I'd read it more as a form of advice, as you forget a deed undone, or perhaps a call to attention. While I was considering its deeper meaning, a message flashed into my mind. When the cat's eyes meet yours, be sure to show them inside. I can't say why just yet, but that should make things easier for you. For now, I'm going to have a nice long ponder about the selection you chose from the book. Okay, han gad ikke engang komme ind. Jeg skal tjekke hende der pigen. Lukke andre ind. Nej, gør jeg. Okay, good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measurements to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potential dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained blood-red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign of observing detained visitors. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity causes their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsor. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Barber Brewery together. Since then, Barber Kearney has become one of the best-selling beers, both at home and in bars. Barber Kearney beer, drink the good stuff, drink a lot. Now available through 4 Best Food Delivery. Call now and yeah. Jeg skal lige snakke med dig. Yes, there was something you wanted. Everything okay? Why do you ask? I smelled something on you while I drank some of your beers. I wasn't feeling well, so I decided to self-medicate with a cold one. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all just one big fucking dumb mess. Everyone says they're figuring things out, solving problems, but it's all bullshit. Nothing ever changes. You know, my good man, I think we might just all die soon. If the sun doesn't kill us, the visitors will, and if we beat the visitors, we'll sure as hell bury ourselves alive. When a problem's solved, it creates a void, and then we just fucking create one of our own to fill it. I get end this morbid fascination with collectively shitting our own pants. Fuck, go away, I feel sick. Igen, han er altså ret beast. Altså, jeg tror også bare, jeg vil give op. Fordi selv hvis alting bliver fikst, som han sagde, så har vi bare stadig et problem. Ham der. Jeg er stadig ikke helt sikker på ham der. You said there aren't your debt collectors after you? Debt collectors? Fuck you mean debt collectors? Look, debts are fucking cancelled, bro. The sun took care of that shit. The banks are exactly doing shit. Probably never will again. Which means I'm free as a fucking bird. But the grind never ends, boys. Betting is so cooked. I gotta think up something new, something better. Seriously going to find a new hustle. I came up with a cracked way to make bank a while ago. Wanna hear it? Let's hear it. Look, FEMA's clearly calling the shots now. We need to like kiss a little ass, you know. I'm thinking if we hand chumps over to them on the regular, they might even let us into one of their tight ass bunkers. You feel me? You want to hand people over to FEMA? Sure, why the fuck not? Don't be a pussy. Dire times call for dire hustles, bro. Quarantine zones are for sheeple. Ain't nothing good happening there. So we gotta get in good with FEMA, tongue the ring a little. Don't need to fucking kiss him, just hand people over, give them what they want. Yeah, we can call the hotline and chat shit about science and fucking whatever, so they know we ain't sus, bro. We're the good guys. They're the good guys, for real, for real. Jeg tror, jeg vil ikke hente over folk, bare fordi jeg godt vil overleve. Og jeg er bange for, hvis han bliver i mit hus, så kommer han til at call på mig og sige, at jeg er med til det. Så jeg siger, get the fuck out of my house. Would you kick me out of it something, bitch? And I thought you were bro. I even offered to let you in on my hustle, but you can't go to hell, I'm out of here. Det er nok også for det bedste. I'm sick of all this. Why out here on your own? Well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, a couple of sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice, not that I care. Since then I just wandered around, crashed wherever I can, and honestly been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back and I'm my own damn boss. Fair nok, I guess. Men jeg skal lige tjekke dig. Tænder. Weird thing to ask him, hey, you try anything? I'll bust your face in for real. Okay. Hvide tænder. Wasn't my parents cared more about my teeth than they ever cared about me. Okay, vil du have hvide tænder? Ellers så tjekker lige igen. Dine eyes. Okay, de er ikke røde. Det er nok hun røde øjne. Sejt nok. Men hun er ikke rød ude. Så det er jo godt. Jeg vil godt lige tjekke mig selv. Okay, hun er væk. Tjek min egen øje. Nej, jeg er stadig godt. Not red, nothing you can pin on me. Ja. Okay. Så jeg er good. Jeg tror hun er good, og jeg tror han er good. Oh. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burned it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worry thoughts swirl in your head and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Så jeg tænker, at de var visitors, og FEMA nok dem, brændte dem. Okay. Skal jeg ringe til de der dudes og være sådan, der er en dude for mit vindue. A pale, creepy man is staying on the street smiling. He's holding his almost decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure that scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Jeg ved ikke. Jeg skal vel ringe i morgen, hvis det er. Yeah, okay. The entire squad of soldiers has arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like they were massacred out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street and one of them is missing his head. Did the pale creepy stranger kill them all? Yeah, that's why. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups. Maybe even never. Men så var det ikke... Okay, men jeg ved ikke engang, om hendes historie nogensinde var rigtig. Den der, som vi dræbte. Hun sagde, det var en gruppe af dem. Men så måske her kunne man have været sådan, figured it out, hvis ikke man tjekkede hende. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. We'll verify that they're human too, of course. So should I just wait here for something to happen? Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instruction to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. Take care. Okay, de tog den høje mand. Og jeg tænker, han er human. Jeg tror ikke, der er noget problem der. Yo, how's it hanging? And there's a 6-7. Dude, you've been seeing how gnarly things are out there? What the hell is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? Creatures that look like human are crawling up from the ground. Zombies? Dude, I knew it. Where you can like totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We dealing with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? And is it like brains, virus, blah, or are they just freaky undead dudes? Trust me, dude, the answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got a shotgun and like grenades, we're gonna need a hell of firepower to make it through this one. And food, man, like loads of food. Do you really have no idea what's going on out there? Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on these fellow men, harsh and mellows. With all this doom and gloom. And after all the stuff in the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. Movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Yeah, I could check the go appreciate my man. Ja, vi mangler også nogen, for vi har kun hende der den ene. Det er en teenager, so... And this might be the brightest thing that's happened to me like ever. You should totally make a movie about this someday. Kommer der en mere? Ja. Hvad skal jeg sige? Din far er død, sorry. Og du er en visitor. Hi, let me in. What happened? They killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house, they were sitting with us, Daddy was talking to them about something and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. Ja, hvordan skete det? Måske var det female, der brændte. Du er en visitor. Men så skal jeg være sådan, nej, skrid med det. Hun er en lille pige. Jeg tror... Jeg er et hjerteløst monster. Jeg ved, du er en visitor. Jeg ved det. Vil du være? Du burde gå. Where will I go? I'm so scared. Hvordan skulle visitors brænde et hus? Okay, det er nok det ondeste smil, jeg nogensinde har set. You open or not? What do you want? Create a beer drawer, ham leg, don't know, give, whatever. You open, yes, no. They tell me come here, so I came. How did you find my house? Sea City, lived there, saw your house, walked over here. Not out here. Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Well, I met her. Ha. Prove that you're a person. 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? Jeg tror 2 folk er fint. Jeg er lidt bange for, at hun er en visitor. Men også bare, hun er for lidt for weird til at... Hendes body proportions er sådan... whack. Sådan hendes overkrop her er virkelig large, og så hernede er mega sådan slim. Jeg har aldrig set nogen, som går sådan kun ned. Den plejer ligesom at sådan gå lidt ned, og så ud, og så ind igen. Sådan på en eller anden form. Hun går bare sådan direkte ned trekant. You should leave. Look at kitty. Think again. Go to hell. Fine. You'll find Kitty under house. Small gift from me. Okay. Det er okay med. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. Due to the sharp increase in suspect visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it's enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a small full quarantine will be enforced across all major populated areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure, hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in their area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with the escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, I'm reporting what you can do if you spot a visitor. Oh no, jeg vil godt se, hvad jeg skal gøre. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Okay. Så hvis der er nogen, som jeg bare sådan let går ud fra af en visitor, så kan jeg give dem til FEMA, og så bliver de checked out, uden jeg behøver at skyde dem. Sad dude, doing before the cataclysm. Oh yeah, det er second festival. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts, real bummer dude. TV just loops the same thing, panic, commercial, my homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shot say, now not the time for fun, this is a crisis. Man, screw the war, fun never ends, it's fun town, booyah. Jeg skal lige teste. Jeg tror, hvis han rører weed, så skal man nok ikke tjekke tænder eller øjne, uanset hvad. Men måske tænder, hvis de er helt hvide. Og det viser mine tænder. Lidt gule i. These like totally look like I grew up chewing corn, not cereal. But bro, these chompers tough as nails. Popped a bottle with them once. Man, wild. Totally almost bit off my tongue, but the beer kept flowing, bro. Come on, man, just like to blaze it, you know. Yeah, jeg tester også lige the armpits. Hold up, bro, gotta watch the strip show first. This baby butt. Well, almost, bro. Like, think about it. What's all this pretty pit hair for anyway? Stone Age was like over a year ago, man. Bugs aren't feasting on us, and we totally don't need it for warmth. So yeah, I don't vibe with it. Jeg bruger alle mine checks bare med lige. Vis mine hænder. Det er clean. Like, one time I was super baked staring at my fingers, and dude, I realized those are my fingers just wiggling them, watching them move. Trippy stuff, man. Jeg tror bare, han godt kan lide at shave sine armpits, I guess. Jeg ringer lige til min nabo. Ja. Kan jeg ringe til FEMA? Bare lige for at se, hvad de har at sige. Hello, this is Federal Emergency. Yeah, FEMA. We are now able to provide constellation services regarding official visitor screening procedure. Please state your question. What should I know about the teeth sign? For echo testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of your teeth, leading to unreliable results. Please state your question. What should you know about the nail sign? To ensure proper reading of your visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors and/or false results. Please state your question. What should you know about the eye? For accurate screening, please avoid coffee and/or caffeine-containing beverages. Caffeine is a known cause of both insomnia and nervousness and can also lead to bloodshot or reddened eyes. Please state your question. What am I supposed to armpit? To ensure that underarm tests are accurate, you must avoid any contact with water, refrain from showering and washing yourself. Please state your question. Thanks. Så også lige prøve at ringe til de der sidste. I reached for best food. Would you like to live in order? And checker. Sure. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Så jeg skal ikke smoke, fordi så kommer jeg til at kunne forfalske results med tænderne, når jeg tjekker senere. Og jeg skal ikke vaske hænder, I guess. Og jeg skal ikke drikke kaffe. Looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. Family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to the house. Or so very soon. Oh, so very soon. Jeg skulle nok have ringet til ham noget før. Spurgt, hey, hvordan har du det? Men det ved jeg ikke. You see the human skull decorated stake, still wearing the helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by the creepy pale visitor. Okay, så han ved i hvert fald, jeg er her. Og jeg er bange. Female officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're checking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Good evening. And with FEMA running a routine inspection, don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return to the person you took? Return? So our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'll find if there's no other way. Don't worry, these procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. Okay, så nu tager det hende der. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Okay, jeg har stadig en dude herinde, men han er sådan mega high. What do you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters in our own hands? I'm doing what I can. What exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in the new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes. Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Jeg tror, jeg skal prøve at samle så mange folk, sådan at ham der han ikke kommer. Og voldbud er kommet. Hej for rest of the day. Nå, det var faktisk voldbud. Yeah, come on. There you go. Energy guy. Have a good day, or I mean night. Still not used to that. Hello, can you let me in, please? Do Do you need something? Do you need something? Yeah, somewhere to stay. I got nowhere else to go. The dorm is not an option anymore. Why? FEMA, they started rounding people up, and I really don't want to end up in a quarantine zone. Okay. Hvorfor? Men ja, kom lige ind. Here I got this cat food. It's not much, but I hope it helps. I guess. Har du ingen øjne? Hey man, open up, the sun's beating down like a spotlight. I'm gonna go blind at this rate. Let me crash here a couple of nights. I won't hang around forever. I'm not some, what was the word? A freeloader. She's a total mess right now, like hosting a A-lister in a dive bar with no crowd control. Men har hun øjne, eller hun bare... eller hvad? What do you have on you? Nothing sketchy, just a mini amp and a couple bottles of water. I'll let you run the amp if you can actually shred. They found a visitor nearby, so now they're checking everyone. Cool by me as long as nobody freaks out. Okay, så min nabo var en visitor. Okay. Thanks man, I'll be cracking some tunes now and then. Hope that's cool. If you can snag a guitar, I'll play you something. Or not, it's your call, man. Og jeg spiller også selv guitar, så... vi skal have nogle shredders. Yep. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested region. Experts believe that normal high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fire, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on the captured images is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylights. Up next, a word from our sponsor. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Using a new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul energies, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now, science time. Okay, men sådan en skal vi have. Skal jeg bestille en? Sorry, I can't accept your order right now. You already have a delivery locked in your system. Due to unexpected demand, we have been forced to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you still like to place an order, please try calling again at another time. Okay. Jeg ved stadig ikke rigtigt. Du får i hvert fald den der FEMA notice. Så der bliver den næste, der bliver taget. For jeg er ikke helt sikker. Men jeg har ikke lyst til at skyde ham for det. Do. Damn, this whole thing's so messed up. You used to live in a dorms, right? Yeah, I didn't mention it before, but I'm not from around here. Came to study, then everything went to hell. At first they locked us in the dorms, afraid the virus would spread, and then they brought in the yellow suits. I was already getting worried, but when I heard they were taking the infected to quarantine zones, I wasn't gonna just sit there and wait for them to drag me away, so I climbed out the window and ran. Grabbed my jacket and took off. Had no place to go, though, and that's how I ended up at your door. Just a jacket? Yeah, it's my favorite jacket. And don't get me wrong, it's not about the price tag or the brand label. It's one of the few things I have left from my brother. Okay. Lyder probable. If I really am a visitor, don't tell me, just shoot, alright? En cat photo. Don't mind taking a photo, but your camera looks kind of weird. Okay, så det er bare en aura, right? Der er sådan en dog rundt om. Men hans aura ting er fin. Is that one of the aura films for the ads? Honestly, I don't seem like the kind of person who believe in all this stuff. Men okay, jeg prøver lige at ringe til Fima og spørge ind til det der aura ting. Okay, der står der ikke noget. Men ellers så er den anden person skal også lige tage et overbillede af dig. Man, I miss my ex. Daydreaming. Caught myself counting who's still standing from the old crew. Back then, after every funeral, we'd plug in and shred, better than rotting in bed or getting wasted. One time I hammered the same riff 3 nights straight, played till my fingers bled. Just me and my ex. No room for my brain to replay the face of the fucker who just kicked the bucket. I was the same shit, day in and day out. Visitors, scorching sun, just another round of hell, bottoms up. Yeah, that's how you build that. Whoa, maybe take the cap off the camera first. Eller var det bare din aura, som var dark? Prøv lige at vise mig. Teeth? Ikke perfect teeth. I got the left from my crew, memories and stains. Jeg ved ikke, der er ikke det der dark patches, som der var ligesom på nyhederne. Jeg ved ikke, om det er det, som jeg skal lede efter. Ej, jeg ved det ikke. Jeg tænker ikke, vi skulle tjekke hendes øjne, fordi at hun sagde, at hun ikke har sovet i dag. Okay. Nej, jeg tjekker ikke lige vinduerne. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire, as if with a single thought, things will only get worse. Hopefully not. Jeg tænker, Fima gør noget. Path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a Fima officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Okay. Så nogen prøvede at gå imod at blive detained, tænker jeg. Panicked people rushed to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Kom her. Kom til mig. Så længe I er gode til at sige det. Det var ikke så godt. Okay, der kommer også simpelthen ikke nogen i dag. Nå, men det virker. Prevent visitors from killing anyone in the first week. Oh my god. Så jeg har gjort noget godt i hvert fald. Interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and wait further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report of the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creature from the deep underground? So this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown, and the FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the sign of visitors. If you believe that you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Og med det tænker jeg faktisk stopper for nu. Jeg havde tænkt mig at prøve at se, om jeg kunne gøre det hele på en playthrough. Men jeg tror måske, det er lidt unrealistic. Så jeg tror, vi prøver at gøre det bare på 2 episoder. Så jeg laver den næste så hurtigt som muligt. Faktisk måske senere i dag, eller... Men ja, tak fordi I så med på den her episode. Der kommer mere, især Minecraft, kommer jeg til at komme tilbage til. Jeg skal bare lige få mig selv tage sammen til at gøre det. Og på min sidste video med Pokémon, der var musikken alt for høj. Så det skal jeg lige også sætte ned, så næste gang jeg spiller det. Men ja, tak fordi I så med. Like og alt det der fede noget. Og så skriv, hvad I synes, om jeg gør det godt, eller om jeg er alt for harsh, eller whatever. Ja, men vi ses.